With AT Games releasing their second Genesis flashback, I thought I'd do a direct comparison.
Hey guys, how's it going today? I have a video for you guys today. It is from my friend Alex, who is someone who I've known for a little bit and has a great extent of knowledge. He's been collecting for, I believe, 20 plus years now. Has a lot of stuff and a lot of knowledge around stuff. So he made a video not too long ago, and I thought, why not throw it up on the channel? Maybe someone will appreciate it. And he basically took the brand new Sega Genesis HD from At Games and compared it against the older At Games systems, as well as the original Sega Genesis. And the video kind of just goes through him playing it and his thoughts about the differences, and I thought I'd share that with you guys. All right, enjoy!
The first unit, being released with 80 games, only has mono RCA output. Of course, the original Genesis at least has its factory RCA stereo, and the remake offers 720p HDMI. Now, just for fair comparison, I have brought out the Sega wireless controller to compare response time versus the original AT and the remake. Okay, well, I figured we will start by using the original Model 2 Genesis as a baseline, just to run Sonic 3 for a basic bit rate, etc. and so forth. Bear with me, I'm not going to play that good one-handed. So this is what it is. Standard RCA input, stereo audio output, and the original speed this thing was intended to produce. Not bad for its age at all. Now we'll see how the other two flashbacks hold up. And here we have AT Games' original 80-in-1 Genesis flashback. Again, just mono and just RCA input. Now the unit did come with both wireless controllers as well as ports to run the original Genesis if you chose. Now, since all three have wireless, that's what we're going to compare. I'll just do a quick run through, because I know a lot of the questions are, what games are on these things? You can see there's 8 selections, and this is all done by simply pushing the D-pad left, right, up or down. As well as the few Sega classics, we do get into some less than stellar filler games as well. Now both these systems, as well as having built-in, do come with a cartridge slot, so they will play any Genesis game. So to compare speed rating, I will now use the same cartridge on this machine and see how the response time is, graphics, etc. Just boots identical to the original. Honestly, not much more to expect here. Same picture quality. I haven't seen too much difference when it comes to speed between these units. Now, unfortunately, this system did not come with Sonic 3 built in, so we will give a different game a try on the system to see if there's any comparative difference. Play with Sonic still. This is Sonic 2 running off what is built in for that system. Personally, I hear some audio lag, but that just might be me. And finally, we will start with AT Games re-release. Again, much better appearing, 720 HDMI, and certainly a much better design. Again, same inputs for wired controllers, and comes with its own 6-button wireless. Menu selections not bad at all. Again, all done with this time using both the D-pad and the A and B buttons to cycle through the menus. Now, this particular one includes a selection of games going from Master System all the way up to the Genesis, including Game Gear titles as well. Thankfully, this system is set up where you have a sub-menu for the lesser popular games. Again, Sonic 3 is missing out of this title as well. But they're nice enough to split Mortal Kombat into its own subtitle, and all the Sonics split up as well. And just to justify the 85 games, there is quite a selection of lesser quality here as well. So for comparison's sake, we'll drop the cartridge in the slot of this one and see how its wireless works and 720. Another feature for the remake flashback versus the original one is you have a separate menu selection for the cartridge slot. So you can go through what is built in or go to the slot for additional game. You don't need to turn the system completely off as you would on the other unit. Okay, we had some technical difficulties. This new model does not like my Sonic 3, so we will test the cartridge system versus its onboard using Sonic 2. Alright, now let's go see what this thing does with it directly off its onboard memory. Okay, now the nice thing is, we just need to push a couple buttons here and go directly down to our Sonic games and test it out. There is some lag, I must agree, but based on the fact that the controller is sitting on a table, not in my hand, definitely has something to do with it. And it'll save on within if you would like as well. But we're just looking at a demo. So that's the basics of this one. If you don't own a Genesis or never bothered with Sega product, definitely take a look at one of these. Gives you a decent on memory. You can grab cartridges as you like, put them in and away you go. Compared to the original system, well, it's a good close feel, but never match the original. And as nice as the design may be of this unit, the cartridge slot is a huge bonus. It quite honestly will not perform like either of those. Well, that's my review. Hopefully that was helpful.